Howdy, folks. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. There's a poll in the live stream chat. Get your votes in on the poll. Let me know who you think's going to win. Also, if you could do the, shenanigans, leave a like. Helps it to get out there to more people. That'd be very kind of you. Thanks very much. I have now hit 18.7k subscribers, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you for that, folks. Means a great deal. Trying to hit 20k by the end of the year. We've got the World Cup to come as well. So, hopefully we get there. We will see. I'll do a run through the team list. CJ's here, Julie's here, Jordan's here, so is Chucky, Kieran's here as well. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you. I'll do a first run through the team list now. I'll do one more before we get started. If you got a prediction, throw it in there, let me know. CJ said 26-18 to Wakey. Julie said 24-16 to Leeds. And Jordan said 25-24 to Leeds. I went with 25-24 to Wakey. I have gone against the favourites. I acknowledge I'm taking a punt there, but I think they've got a big enough pack and they'll hang with Leeds for a decent amount today. I do still acknowledge Leeds are the favourites, so I'm good, thank you, Jack. At the game, you got Leeds to win. Fair enough. My day was fine. It was chilled. Thank you, Julie. Hope yours was good. Got Wakey to win by 5. Forgot the exact score. I can have a gander in a bit, unless you think of it. But I'll have a look. So, first run through the team list. In the backs for Wakefield, they have Rourke, Myers, Scott, Hall, Johnston, Truman, and Sinfield. The forwards are Lolosio, Smoothie, Rodwell, McMeekan, Vanganar, and Savanga. The bench is Pitts, Hamanueli, Fartilli, and Smith. 18th man is Staunton. In the backs for Leeds Rhinos, they have Miller, Edgell, Handley, Bird, Newman, Croft, and Connor. The forwards are Oledsky, O'Connor, Jenkins, Hankinson, McDonald, and Watkins. The bench is Smith, Lloyd, Cassell, and Holroyd. 18th man is McCormack. So a couple changes to the back line for Leeds. We'll have to see how they deal with that one. Just a little bit of a mix-up there. It's not exactly what they'd like. So we'll see. Cohesion on both sides of the ball might still be fine. Croft, Connor, Miller, they can still run the show. They've still got a big pack as well that can, that could dominate, that could be strong through the middle. But I'm looking at the Wakey pack, and that is a big pack, as we know. I think in the cycle, Wakey, they've had a relatively easy run. In the 7-game win streak they've been on, it's been a relatively easy run. I think they played Cass twice, Hull FC twice, Huddersfield once, Bradford in there. I think KR was their toughest game, I think. So, it's been relatively easy, but at the same time, they've still won comfortably. So you'd expect them to do that. And they've been doing it. So that's a good sign at the very least. Wakefield by 18. That's a very bold prediction, Chucky. That's very bold. Are you live streaming next week? Probably. Oh, there's a... Do you know what? With Premier League starting soon, I might also do some Prem games. I don't know how many other games I'll do. Most will know I'm an Everton fan. Some won't. But if I was to do games, it would be Everton games. I may do the odd Manchester derby, Merseyside derby, maybe some of the London derbies. Any other big games? I mean, Liverpool City's been a big fixture over the past, I don't know, half decade to a decade at this point. Maybe the odd game if I just feel like it. I might just start throwing some Premier League games in there as well. You think you're clever, Kieran. You think you're clever, you're not going to get me. I'm calm. I'm so calm. Really calm. I'm just checking some stuff, but I'm with you. But if you got a prediction, let me know your thoughts. Bolton game would be nice. I don't know what you're talking about. We've never played Bolton, never even in a pre-season. Don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Love you too, Kieran. Right. I'm confused. Right. But yeah, I'll do some Prem games this year, I think, and possibly NFL. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, so I might do some NFL games. Oh yeah, run through the other games as well. I'll do I'll do the others. I'll just keep you guys up to date with the scores. I will start with the Mighty Cass versus Hull KR. Right. In the backs for Cass, they have Laulu, Tagagai, Senior, Mella, Mapaplangi, Sharp, Assey, and Windley. Forwards are Dupree, Hood, Stimson, Lane, Hurst, and Brown. Bench is Tony, Lawler, Hall, and Rob. Ashworth is 18th man. Still can't get a game. It's about as strong as they could be at Cass right now, given the losses they've got. And then with KR, they have got Broadbent, Davies, Hickey, Gildart, Burgess, Hampshire, and May. Forwards are Sue, Litton, Hadley, Whitbread, Batchelor, and Minchella. Bench is Amon, Luckley, Martin, and Lawton. Need Martin to get some good points for me today for the fancy team. And then we have Lee Leopards versus York. Let's have a gander. Armstrong, Senior, Badrock, Hanley, Charnley, Cook, and Lamb. Forwards are Offengawi, Horn, Mulhern, Trout, Alec Vinker, and Brogan. Benches Liu, Davis, O'Brien, and Ipape. McNamara's 18th man. Interesting. I know Ipape, has he just come back from injury? Was it? It wasn't suspension, was it? I think it was injury. You kind of still start him anyway. For York, they've got Mata Arthur, Galliano, Wood, Williams, Benison, Hunter, and McShane. Forwards are Martin, Inman, Var, Foster, Field, and Hingano. Benches Barnforth, Vaughan, Thompson, and D. 18th man is Buchanan. So everyone's got... I mean, weakest looking squad there is basically Cass because of the amount of losses they've got, really. Well, at least you've had a better pre-season than Everton, I guess. Are you doing Championship football games yet? I don't think I'll be doing Championship. I don't really. So I don't care about enough other Premier League games, to be honest with you. It's typically just Everton, and that makes for a sad life at times. But I don't think it, unless there's maybe a playoff game next year. Possibly that could be a big game to stream. Maybe. Oh yes, this moderator kid. Do we get bonuses, paid work breaks, retirement plans? So, what are people saying in the chat? Let's have a look. Evening, Joe. Good to see you. One of the mods. Should be a great game. It is. Just don't ask certain questions. If I was in a position where I could pay people, I know there's a lot of big streamers that do that, actually. If I was in a position where I could do that, I would do that. But I don't think there's any need for it. Basically got a volunteer gig that you didn't volunteer for. Right, so let's have a look at the poll. 16 votes, 56% of Wakey to win. Get your votes in, folks. Let me know your thoughts. Who's going to win? If you got a score prediction, throw it in there. Let me know. Again, I've gone 25-24 to Wakey, taking a punt on them, and Sinfield to get the winner with a drop goal. So far, I got the Saints Hull prediction wrong. So that one's wrong this week so far. I've got Lee to win 28-20, and I've got KR to win 36-12. And so far, 2 out of 3 in the NRL. I had the Panthers beating the Warriors. I was tempted to go with the Warriors, but I took the Panthers instead. The Warriors got the win. Fair dues to them. Fair dues. I think the Warriors and Dolphins are the two closest contenders to the Panthers right now to win the Premiership. Get somebody to do the Y games when you're away. Don't know, maybe. In future. Just remember us when you're famous. Of course, I will. About the game, can you try to find me? If you let me know whereabouts you'll be and what you are currently wearing, then I can potentially try and spot you. So I know where to look. I did spot Kieran. Saw the hoodie. I know exactly where he is now. He's been spotted. Get Paul Rowley to cover the games you can't do. Oh, would you look at that? And an Alex. A wild Alex out of nowhere appears suddenly. Look at him. Can you please live stream when you're on holiday, Rob? No. No. I'm already going to be doing the predictions videos and match review for the game against Huddersfield. That's it. I'm going to watch the Warrington game, but I'm not going to be streaming on holiday. It's not going to happen. I would stream a Warrington game. Like, I would consider streaming the Warrington Huddersfield game because I plan to, like, watch it anyway. But I don't know if I'll be able to actually live stream something. Only just woke up. Damn. God damn. Late night, was it? With the Leeds fans, I'm in the pink Leeds shirt, but which stand, though? So I know you're in a pink Leeds shirt, so that probably narrows it down quite a bit. Are you on the stand where they walk out or opposite to where they walk out? I think you've said before it's opposite, but I just want to clarify. And are you closer to the away fans or closer to the clock stand? Wasn't even that late, just one? Right, okay. Okay, you're opposite where they walk out. It's going to be tough, though, because, you know, the camera always being the opposite side to you. Does it sell it or not? It probably is, yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. I'd be surprised if it's not. Right, we've got a few minutes to go. I'll do a final run through the team list very soon. Get your votes in on the poll. And again, if you could leave a like on the stream, helps it to get out there to more people. That'd be greatly appreciated. Currently got 6 likes. I'll check back a bit later. 23 votes, 57% have Leeds to win. It's the busiest it's ever been at Wakey. It's rammed. Well, that's only good news, isn't it? Only good news. Okay. Newly appointed PNG's Chiefs, Anthony Seable. Ooh, I don't... As an assistant, that might not be too bad for the Chiefs, but I don't know. Not sure. Okay, then. Oh, I need to make sure I go pick up my Warrington Bradford tickets tomorrow. I need to make sure I do that. Need to do that. I thought they were going to be sent to me in an email, but nay. Got to pick them up. We sorted your fantasy team out. I kind of did. I've made some changes to it before the week started, and I kind of forgot about it a bit. There's other changes I need to make. So I put in Martin over Sivo. I remembered to do that before the week started. I forgot. I was going to make some changes. Like, I made changes to the squad based on what I had on my bench, but I was going to make some transfers, which I didn't do. But I've got Armstrong at fullback, who's in. Martin got me 42 points. I've got Kieran, who I'm not sure if he was in the squad. Actually, yeah, Ramaman told me he wasn't in the squad. Jusom at centre. Johnston tonight as well, so I need Johnston to do well. I got French as captain. Irwin in the halves as well alongside him. Been getting a lot of kicks recently. Front row is SES, who got me 38 points. Should have had a try as well. Walker's at 9. Vaughan's off the bench for York today. Martin's off the bench for KR today. I've got McDonnell in this game too. And then Mellor for Bradford at lock. Bench is still Taylor A, Croft, Sevo and Weaver. So I've got options at fullback, wing and at 6. I've got some options. Think Chiefs will win? I don't know what you mean, Julie. I don't know what you mean. In the backs for Wakefield, they have Rourke, Myers, Scott, Hall, Johnston, Truman and Sinfield. The forwards are Lolasio, Smoothie, Rodwell, McMeekin, Vangana and Tavanga. The bench is Pitts, Hamueli, Fartilli and Smith. 18th man is Staunton. In the backs, for Leeds, they have Miller, Edgell, Handley, Bird, Newman, Croft and Connor. The forwards are Oledsky, O'Connor, Jenkins, Hankinson, McDonald and Watkins. The bench is Smith, Lloyd, Cassell and Holroyd. 18th man is McCormack. Connor and Croft, is there a better pairing than them two in the league? Thing is, I think Bevan French is the best player in the league. So, does he elevate French and Smith above those two? I think that's a really good argument. There's a good argument to make for that, but I don't know which one I'd pick. I'm going to end this poll. 25 votes. 56% of Leeds to win. Leeds will kick us off first. I think Carroll have been playing better or worse without Lewis. A little bit worse. It's up and down, I'd say. I don't think overall it's up and down. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Any second now will be underway. Any second. Any second now. Take French over them both? I think I would too. If I could have anybody, it'd be Bevan French, like from Super League. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway. Leeds Rhinos kick to Wakefield Trinity. Left of the sticks collected by Rourke. And first carry is going to be from Rodwell. Strong shot in defence from Watkins. Stopped on the 10. Plays of a smoothie in centre field. Hands it off to Lolosio with the next carry. And he's pumping his legs just shy of the 20. Second tackle, smoothie. Back towards middle to Jazz Tavanga. And he carries it towards the 30, trying to get a quick play of the ball. Loses a boot. They go down the left-hand side to McMeekin, playing in the back row today. I did say in my predictions that I think one thing Wakey need to be careful of is losing the battle early on. Truman with a carry up towards halfway, because I think that will make the impact of Hamueli and Fartilli weaker later on. They can get on the front foot early, that'll be a good start. Start the back to Sinfield, who kicks from just behind the halfway line. Aims towards the right of the sticks. Edgell underneath it, takes it in cleanly, and he returns up towards the 20. And just over, that's where Leeds will start their first set of the game. It's going to be Handley, finally back in after a couple of weeks. 1 minute gone, 25 metres up the field. Our next carry through the middle is from Hankinson. 35 metres up the park now. O'Connor waits at dummy half. Shifts it left. It's now with Jenkins with a carry, making another 10 metres, a few metres shy of halfway. Our next carry through the middle from Oledsky, inside Wakey territory, 45 metres out from the try line. Minute and a half gone, last tackle coming up. It is left to Connor, under pressure, but gets a kick away. Good chase from Handley and Edgell. There's a bounce, 15 out. Rourke goes up, takes it cleanly, and is tackled on the 10. So that's actually worked out quite nicely for Leeds there. It's a long way for Wakey to go. They need players to get back on side as well. So this is actually a good-looking start for Leeds. They just need to be disciplined here in defence. Scott with a carry over the 20. Plays of a smoothie, who hands it off to Vangadar. And that's a strong carry. Awkward in the tackle there is Hankinson. Back towards the middle to Tavanga. Through centre field. He's just shy of the halfway line. Just over 2 minutes gone as well. Last tackle coming up. Smoothie goes left to Truman, goes at the line. He's having a go here, steps back inside, bit of room to run over the 40. Needs an offload, he's not going to get one. Stopped on the 30. I like the idea. Problem is he's turned the ball over on the 30. But it's a nice idea. I appreciate that effort from Truman. I appreciate it. 2.5 minutes gone. Fresh set of 6 for Leeds on their own 30. Next carry through the middle will take him up towards the 40. And second tackle coming up, O'Connor at dummy half in centre field. It was Miller with the latest carry. O'Connor goes right. And the next carry through the middle takes him just shy of halfway. 2 minutes 50 gone. It is then left to Connor, across to Handley, down the left edge of the park up towards Wakey's 40. So Leeds definitely do better for territory right now. 3 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Back towards middle to Connor. Then to Jenkins. Just over 30 metres out. In centre field. Last one coming up. O'Connor. Right to Jake Connor. Aims a kick towards the back right. Underneath it is Johnston. Under pressure though. Goes up. Takes it in cleanly. Well taken. Under pressure as well. Nicely done. Wakey on the 10. Plays for Truman who scoots down the short side. And good carry up towards a 20. That's an easy 10 there for Truman. 3.5 minutes gone. Next carry out the backfield from Hall. Only makes a couple metres there. Down the short side left again to McMeekin. He makes about 10 or maybe just over it. Now, you keep him, Kieran. You guys keep him. You guys appreciate him. You keep him. It's all right. No one else needs him. You keep him. Rodwell up towards halfway. Smoothie goes right to Truman on the last tackle. Aims a kick towards the right of the sticks. Collected on the full by Edgell. And he's going to return back over the 20. And it's a few metres shy of the 30. Is winner of this the FIFA League Leader Shield, or do you think it's Wigan? I think... it's too close to call. I still think Leeds are still favourites. Even with a loss, I think they're still favourites because they could win enough games. It is left to Connor. Steps past one. Ball across to Miller. 3 versus 1 on the left-hand side. Scott gets across. Myers gets a hand on him. And he's eventually tackled 35 out near the left touchline. Good recovery. Leeds maybe could have got a bit more out of that. But it is a 6 again, though. Hankinson with a carry. He's 25 out and a fresh set of 6. York winning 4-0. Fair dues. Jenkins through centre field. Inside the red zone for the first time in this game. 4 minutes 50 gone. O'Connor goes right to Croft. Then across to Miller. Options on his outside. Cuts out ball to the centre in Bird. And he drops it on the 10. Hey. Well, best territory of the game so far for Leeds. And there is a mistake. They let him off. Benison got the try for York. 28-20 was my scoreline for Lee. There's 2 people on TikTok. One said that York wouldn't even score 12, so we'll see about that one. And one said they wouldn't even score 20, and I predicted 28-20, so I guess we will see. Okay. Scrum 4, Wakey on their own 10. Scott with the first carry takes it just over the 10 through centre field. 5 minutes 45 gone. Smoothie hands it off to Myers. Had some great breaks against Catalans last week. Really impressive stuff. But might sort of drop back to reserve grade once Tuvasashek comes in. Can't believe it. Tuvasashek is joining Super League next year. Mental. And there's, of course, Lytton to come into. 6 minutes gone. Tabanga with the next carry. 35 metres up the park. And 2 tackles to go. Smoothie back towards the middle to Rodwell. He straightens up with a carry just shy of halfway. And 6 minutes 15 gone. Last tackle. Right to Sinfield. Goes at the line. Aims a kick towards the back right. Aiming for Edgell again. Coming down on the 10. Takes it cleanly about 5 out from the try line. With a return back over the 10. And just shy of the 20. 6.5 minutes gone. Next carry is from Newman. Just over the 20. Slightly right at centre field. Second tackle. Plays of a Croft at dummy half. Hands it off to Bird. Cutting back towards the middle. Nearly bumps off Sinfield. Eats up a couple more post-contact metres. And 3 tackles to go. Sir Kevin Sinfield in the crowd. Look at him go. Watkins with a carry over the 40. A few metres shy of halfway. 7 minutes gone. It's out the back to Connor. With a kick towards the back right. Could be a 40-20. That might be a 40-20. I'm actually... Was he on the 40 when he kicked that? It might have been just behind it. I wasn't really paying attention to where he was stood. No, I think that's fine. That is a 40-20 from Jake Connor. See, that's the thing. That's the thing with him. He can change the game. Even if Wakey were winning up front, which they're currently not. But it's a great chance for Leeds here. They're inside the 10. 7.5 minutes gone. O'Connor. Switch back to Watkins. Straightens up with a carry. He is just over the try line, but held up. They'll go back towards a 10. Wakey win today. Do you think Leeds will still win the league leaders? Yes. I need to look at the table real quick. Yes, I do. And it's going to be a Ledsky with the next carry. He's going to be stopped 4, maybe 3 metres out from the try line, just right at the post. O'Connor goes left to Croft, across to Jake Connor. Flat ball across to Hankinson. Strong tackle on the 10. Just over 8 minutes gone. He plays for Miller. In between the sticks is Jenkins. 8 minutes 15 gone. Last tackle for Leeds. He's going to play for O'Connor from the left post. It's right to Connor. Kicks through. Caught in a dead end, but collected on the full by Truman. Not a great way to end the set. Didn't really offer too much of a threat there. 8.5 gone. It's going to be Corey Hall with the next carry. And offside. Penalty for Wakey. Hey. All right, so they can get up the field now. That's McDonald and Watkins offside there. Oh, dear. 6-0 York. Fair dues. They still have to play Wigan if Wakefield win. Well. Oh, well. So tap just behind halfway, and then Hall takes it over halfway. So this is going to be Wakey's best territory of the game so far. They're just going to be cleaning possession now. Lolacia with a carry up towards a 40. Oh, Lee Evans are back soon. Fair dues. In centre field with Sinfield, hands it off to Jestavanger with a carry up towards a 30. 9 minutes 15 gone, smoothie at dummy half. 3 tackles to go, goes down the left-hand side with Truman, across to McMeekin. And he'll be stopped on the 20. So best territory of the game so far for Wakefield. 9.5 gone, 2 tackles to go. It's with Truman between the sticks, right to Sinfield. Out the back to Rourke. I think it hit Vanganar on the way through, collected by O'Connor. Hands the ball off to Hanley. There's a decent chance here for Leeds to score, but Myers recovers really well. He's stopped on the 40, but gets an offload to Miller. Still going. Offloads the ball right. Could have potentially been forward. Newman shrugs off one, shrugs off another. On the 30. 25 out. Now up towards the 20. Leeds on the front foot again. Oh, dear. 10 minutes gone. Great chance for Leeds now. They launch the ball right to Croft. Switches back to McDonald. And he's now about 18 metres out in centre field. O'Connor at dummy half goes left to Watkins. Then across to Jenkins, who straightens up over the 10. In centre field, 3 tackles to go. O'Connor at dummy half goes right to Watkins. Goes at the line himself, nearly crashes through, but lands on his front. O'Connor just right at the post, goes down the short side right with Croft. Ball across to Miller. Good hands in the corner as Newman steps back inside. Good recovery from Truman. Well done, Corey Hall, as well. Good defensive work. 10.5 minutes gone. Last tackle back towards the middle to Miller. Chips towards the post. It's going to be collected or knocked forwards from Vanganar, possibly, but collected by Sinfield. Tackled in goal. Goal line dropout coming up. Damn. Okay. That was knocked backwards by Jake Connor, I think, actually. But Sinfield is tackled in goal. Oh, that was nearly a shoulder then from Hanley. So yeah, execution was off there from Sinfield. Hit the hip of Vanganar, which allowed O'Connor, to collect the ball. There was a break for Handley. So good stuff there from Leeds to get on the front foot. That was Wakey's best territory of the game so far, and did not work out. It's a short dropout, and I believe that's a knock-on from Johnston. Leeds will come up with it. 15 out from the try line near the right touchline. Actually, who got the try for Lee, by the way? It's 4-0 for KR. It was Jez Litton with the try, and Charlie got the try for Lee. Leeds down the left edge of the park on the 10, near the left touchline. Hankinson plays for Hanley, who goes right to Connor. He switches back to Jenkins, who cuts back towards the left-hand side. Sinfield with a tackle. Vanganar eventually there to help out. 11.5 minutes gone. Handley in centre field with Connor. Switches back to Watkins. Almost tipped then. I think that's okay. Almost tipped. He's 5 metres out left of the sticks. 11 minutes 45 gone. Right to Connor. Across to Croft. Wayward ball, but bounces kindly for Miller, who cuts back towards the middle. Shifting left, kicks through, good chase from Hanley, but Myers has read that really well, puts it over the dead ball line. Really good read there from Myers. Fair dues, 12 minutes gone. It's going to be another dropout. Wakey might choose to go short again. I think they might as well do, because by the end of the set, Leeds are going to be inside the red zone anyway. Might as well just go short. Might as well do it. Dropout coming up. Sinfield will go short again on this one. It will reach the 10. Johnston goes up. It's knocked backwards by Miller. I think they're knocked touch from Johnston and then backwards by Watkins, I think that was. Connor in possession on the 20. Leeds in great field position, about 15 out between the sticks. 12.5 minutes gone. O'Connor goes right to Oledzki and he carries it up towards a 10. Eventually taken to ground. Lolacio and Rodwell in the tackle. O'Connor waits at dummy half. He goes left to Jenkins. He straightens up with a carry. Bit of space just to the left of the ruck there. Lands on his front. Tavanga slowing down the ruck a little bit. O'Connor goes left to Croft. Across to Connor. Cuts out ball to Hanley. Bit of work to do in the corner. But Wakey looks solid defensively. Going to drag him into touch maybe. He's out in touch. And that is going to be Wakey's ball. Excellent defence. Excellent defence. Hey, this is one thing with Wakey that I kind of trusted their defence as well. Like, the scramble on the goal line has been very solid. But also, you take... I did say before that they've had a somewhat easy run, but you take the Hull KR game, for example, if people watch that one. Hull KR were obviously not great in attack that day. But whenever they were shifting the ball around, Wakey were just set in defence. It didn't look like they were being outnumbered. It looked like they were covering the gaps really easily. And on that play, and a couple other plays, especially down the right-hand side so far, they've looked solid. They've covered the gaps really well. So defensively, Wakey can hang in this game. But I think they've got to ride it out for another 5-10 minutes. That's when Fartilli and Hamueli come on. I'd say Leeds are doing better for territory, but Wakey need a little bit more through the middle. So as long as they don't butcher these next couple sets in the cycle, they'll be okay when Hamueli and Fartilli come on. Tavanga is now bleeding just below the eye. 14 minutes gone. And Lolacia with a carry just shy of halfway. Last tackle coming up for Wakefield. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield. With a carry, a kick towards the right of the post. Miller underneath it, takes it in cleanly behind the 10. And returns up towards the 20 down the left edge. Bumps off Scott, bumps off Myers. Gets an offload to Hanley. Norman on stats. Norman Finkelstein, look at him go. 14 and a half minutes gone. Connor at dummy half. And next carry from Hankinson up towards the 30. That is not Hankinson, well done me. That is Edgell. Again, this is why I'm not on Sky. It's right to Croft and then across to Hankinson. Got there eventually. To McDonald. What am I on about? It's why I'm not on the BBC either. Next carry from Watkins up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go. O'Connor at dummy half. 15 minutes gone so far. That might have been forwards there. And it has been called forward pass inside their own territory. And that's where they'll gift field position away. Do you know what? I think it's a little bit early, but I think now would be a great time to bring on Hamueli and Fartilli. Right now. You've got this territory. Bring on the big boys. I think now is the right time to do it. Still got TNC Sport? Good point. Good point. We just need to buy it. Well, get me on Paramount. Free subscription. So scrum coming up for Wakey, 45 metres out. Great chance for Wakey. Truman feeds the ball into the scrum. Smoothie goes down the left-hand side with Johnston, and he carries it up towards a 40. Back towards the middle, Lolacia with the next carry, and up towards a 30. In centre field, Smoothie waits at dummy half, goes right to Tavanga, across to Sinfield, then across to Vanganar. 16 minutes gone, slightly right at the post, 20 metres out. I think this will be Wakey's best territory of the game so far. It's left to Tavanga, then across to Truman. Flat ball to McMeekin, spins, looking for an offload, gets one to Sinfield. He then hands it off to Rourke, cuts down the left-hand side, still going. Flicks the ball onto Hall, who cuts back towards the middle, then down the short side left again. And he's stopped about 11 to 12 out near the left touch line. 2 tackles to go. It is with Truman, across to Tavanga. Bumps off Aledzki, or they bump each other off, really. On the 10, left of the stick, 16 and a half minutes gone. Last tackle for Wakey, they go right to Sinfield. Fakes the handoff to Truman, and he's kind of caught in a dead end, and he's going to turn the ball over 8 metres out from the try line. Not a bad place to turn the ball over, but you're going to have to end the set a bit better there. Kick towards a corner at the very least. Darryl Powell is not happy. Jesus Christ, that shot then onto Edgell. Oh my God. That was clean. Oh, Tavanga getting stuck in, mate. Bird taking the shots. They'll be familiar with each other from the NRL. So is Smoothie as well. O'Connor jamming out the line. I love this defensive intensity from Wakey at the minute. They've really turned it on. Just need to make sure they don't give away a penalty. Oh, that contact there from Tavanga was rough. Jesus. Up towards a 30. Leads in possession. Good defensive set so far from Wakey. Miller on the 4th tackle up towards a 40. Sinfield pushing him back a few metres. So that is the best defensive set so far. And this is the furthest back that Leeds will kick from. Connor, just in front of his own 30, aims a kick towards the back left, collected on the 20 by Rourke. So well done from Wakey. They get into good territory. So mistake from Leeds. Good set. They turn over the ball inside the 10. Defensively, very strong, very disciplined as well. Some half chances of penalties. And they're now currently 35 up the field. So with plenty of tackles to go as well. So could get into good territory again. Johnston with a strong carry up towards halfway. 18 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go. Truman Cutting back towards the middle. Shrugs off the markers and takes it inside Leeds territory, about 42 metres out. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield. It's just in shape. Wakey needs to be a little bit cleaner with execution at the minute. And that's it. They sort of sort that out. They'll be okay. Smoothie on the 30. Goes down the short side right on the last tackle to Sinfield. Chips the ball towards the back right. Miller underneath it. Just behind the 10. Goes up. Takes it cleanly. And Scott is there to meet him immediately. It is getting tasty indeed. Strong shot from Smoothie. Edgel bumps him off though. And makes a few more post-contact meters. So Wakey's really looking to put some proper shots in at the minute. There's an offload to Croft. He slips over. There's maybe a bit of contact to his head from Meekin, but he was slipping over. Bird with the next carry. Straight into Smoothie. On the 20. Wakey are winning in the cycle now. They are easily winning in the cycle. Just got to be disciplined. 19 minutes gone. O'Connor left to Watkins. And up towards the 30. Gets a great offload back to O'Connor. Ball across to Hankinson down the left-hand side. And he carries it up towards the 40. Last tackle. Game is rapid indeed. This is looking really good. Out the back to Connor. Kicks from behind the 40. Coming down just behind the 10. That's really great kick from Connor. Great distance on it. And a return from Rourke down the left edge. Hands it off to Johnston. Ball across to Hall. May have been forwards. Maybe cuts back inside. And he stopped just shy of the 30. So good return. May have got away with a forward. But I think Leeds might have done 2 as well before. So let's just call it evens. Nearly done with the first quarter. Plays for Rourke. Scoots from dummy half. Good meters. Just shy of halfway. 3 tackles to go. Quick play the ball for Smoothie. Hamanueli's now on the field as well. He carries it up towards Leeds 40. 2 tackles to go. Smoothie. Right to Fartilli. Straightens up with the carry over the 30. Last one coming up. Folks, we're done with the first quarter of this game. Right to Sinfield. Chip towards the back right. Mize is chasing. Do they get the bounce? Awkward stuff. Vangenaar will pounce on the ball. Wakey will go in. The last 5-10 minutes, Wakey's been killing it. Absolutely killing it. All came off the back of that forward pass from Leeds. I think it was the forward pass. Set off the back of it from Wakey. Turn the ball over inside the 10. They then restrict meters from Leeds. They have to kick from their own 30. And then a few minutes later in the cycle, they do well to keep restricting Leeds meters. Good stuff. I mean, fortunate bounce, but well-placed kick from Sinfield to at least put Edgel and Miller under pressure. They get a bit lucky with the bounce there, but Vangenaar's also chasing as well and gets a look at the bounce. But sometimes you make your own luck if you're actually going to do that. So, that should be 4-0 for Wakey. That'll be confirmed most likely. Nothing wrong with that one. Chance to make it 6. Okay. All right then. I need to update the overlay. And I don't even have Photoshop opened up. So I need to get that sorted. Otherwise I can't update the overlay. What am I doing? Okay. 21 minutes, 20 gone. There we go. That's the one. Right. It is 4-0 with the kick to come. I'll kind of wait for the conversion first. If any other back rowers are going to score tries today, please let it be McDonald. To Sinfield to make it 6. I'll just wait for this. And the kick from Sinfield, who's not been that reliable this year, is good. That'll be 6-0 for Wakefield. Look at him go. To be fair, I am technically on track for an exact score. It's going to be very difficult to get, but I'm on track. We've got 91 people here, indeed. Howdy to all those people. Welcome. Good to see you. Got me through my night shifts when I can't watch, mate. Nice one, fella. Well, Mooney, thank you for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. You know, wherever people are. Somebody went on a walk or a run the other week, and we're listening. Maybe if the radio's not for you and you need this, then I appreciate you being here. Is that Kevin's son? It is, Joe. Right, we are back underway. Win rate after scoring first is 100% for Wakey. Fair dues. All right, then. Vangenaar, the try scorer with a carry, 25 metres out from his own line. 22.5 minutes gone. Smoothie at dummy half. And a penalty for Wakey. Hanley asking for some clarification. We can get back up the field now. So early on, it was leaning more towards Leeds in the cycle. They were doing slightly better for territory, but not really putting enough together in attack. They had some good territory, got some repeat sets, sustained pressure inside the red zone, but didn't really put anything meaningful together properly. And then eventually, Wakey was able to get up the field, and in the cycle, they did better. So Fartilli, great carry, finds a break as well. Look at him go. One to beat. Skips past, gets an offload. Hamanueli will go in. What a try from Wakey. Oh my God, those two are ridiculous, mates. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God. Just over 23 minutes gone, right in front of the sticks. This will be 12-0 for Wakey. Look at him go, mate. I want to see that one again. Fartilli is insane. Absolutely insane. Hamueli with the support as well. Like, this is a prop forward. Like, you can understand maybe a hooker from dummy half if he sees something, or a fullback making that supporting run. The moment Hamueli sees that first break, he's in support. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This will be 12-0 in a second. Brilliant. Tries confirmed as well, as it should be. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my God. Those two are ridiculous. Unbelievable. And the good thing is as well, Hamanueli is eligible for England. And I think he was picked for the training squad as well. So, that's a good sign. Let's just check if Fartilli has an English grandmother or something. Oh, Chris Kamada in the crowd as well. Any chance Johnston gets over? There's a chance. There is a chance. Wow, indeed. Great try. No stopping him. McManus, if you're listening, sign someone like this. I know. Oh, no. Lockie Miller's going off for HIA. Could it get worse for Leeds right now? They've just conceded a try like that and Miller's going off for HIA. Like the chance or nah? I do like the chances because they can create a lot of opportunities for Johnston and he's a great finisher. But it's also going to be difficult in this kind of game to know who's going to score these tries. Because both are good teams. But Wakey's... We're up against it initially. But they've switched it on big time. Howdy, Toby. Good to see you. Do they put Connor at fullback? It's probably going to be Edgel at fullback. I don't know anything about Lloyd. I don't know where he plays. Oh, it might just be... okay. It could just be Edgel to fullback, Hankinson on the wing, and then one of the guys off the bench to the back row. Possibly. Next carry is going to be from Scott up towards a 30. Just over 25 minutes gone. And it's going to be Vanganar with the next carry. Straight up through centre field. Bumps off a few defenders. Still going. Vanganar up towards a 40. 2 tackles to go. 25 and a half minutes gone. Oh, shit. It's because he got these... he just made the break, so it's like, thank you. Thanks, Kieran. Thank you for that. I just had him in my head because he was the one that made the break. He did all that good stuff. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Right. 26 minutes gone. Leeds in possession on the 20. First carry from Handley. And it's going to be Cam Smith on for Aledzki as well. Next carry on the right edge from McDonnell up towards a 30. Yeah, need him to score a try today. That would be great. Carried on the right edge. Is now from McDonnell. Jesus Christ, what am I on about here? Leeds up 8-6, okay. Was it penalty then, I guess? And 10-0 for KR. Try was from Davies. Oh, Offengo, try, right, okay, fair dues. In my head it was 6-0, they only had 4, didn't they? 26 and a half gone. Leeds on the last tackle go right to Connor, who kicks from just behind halfway. Aims for the back left, Rourke underneath it. Takes it cleanly on the 10. Cuts back towards the middle and returns over the 20, just right of centre field. And it's going to be Sinfield who hands it off to Johnston through the middle of the park up towards a 30 and just over it. 27 minutes gone. The ball pops out. It's going to be called a penalty for Wakey. Leeds could challenge if they're, think they've been hard done by there. But they're not going to. They are not going to challenge. Fair enough. Fair enough. They will now challenge. Okay. Well, we will see. Let's have a look. So Holroyd's got a hand on it. Oh, that looks like a stripping action to me. I think this will be a penalty and a lost challenge. Okay, I don't know what's happened to the video refs recently, but we've not been able to hear them that much. So challenge unsuccessful. So it's a penalty for Wakey and no challenge left in this game for Leeds. And Miller's off at the minute. And the 12-0 down. It's not looking good right now. 27.5 minutes gone. Well, actually, I'm not sure if Thor's here or not. I just realised. I'm not sure if he's here. 27.5 minutes gone. Wakey in possession 45 metres out off the back of the penalty. Latest carry from Rodwell. And Cassell is also one for Jenkins as well. Good to see Cassell get some more game time. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield, then across to Fartilli. With a carry over the 30, now 25 metres out. And just over 20 out, right at the sticks. 28 minutes gone, it's left to Sinfield. Across to Truman. Flat ball across to McMeekan. Inside the red zone. Could have nearly lost that ball then, looked awkward with how he took that in. Plays it for Smoothie. Goes right to Truman, under pressure, steps past 1. Still making some decent meters here, up towards a 10. Just right at the post. Last tackle for Wakey. Looks like they'll go down the short side right here. Smoothie across to Sinfield. Goes at the line, ball across, hang on a minute. In the corner is Myers. Sinfield working his magic. Have Wakey just scored again? Yes, they have. What are we seeing here? That is beautiful stuff from Sinfield. Goes at the line. Down the short side, little show and go, able to get his upper body through, and then gets the ball across to Jaden Myers. This is going to be 16-0. Oh my God. Okay. Let's have a look at this. I'll see that one again, please. Just missed it. Sinfield. Gets between two, gets the ball away. Was it forwards, actually? Let me just check. I'd say it's okay. Not great. I've seen a lot worse. This will be 16-0 with the kick to come. Myers with the try. I said 25-24. It's on, but... It is on, but they might score more than 25 here. I love that. Well done, /way. Appreciate that. Just efficiency. Howdy, folks. Howdy, DC. Good to see you. Under the weather, so watching the league game whilst listening to your commentary. Here, looks like my +4 Wakey bet is on. Indeed, it does. But hope you feel better soon, mate. Hope you feel better soon. The kick from Sinfield is no good. 16-0. That is 30 minutes gone, 10 to go in the first half. Leeds going to come back. Leeds good at a comeback, sorry. They've got the potential to. Like, they can switch it on in attack. There's no Miller at the minute. They need to hope he's available. Leeds could just switch it on. But I think they kind of need Fartilli and Hamueli to go off first. Been watching KR game. How's this one going? It's been really fun. Really fun. Wakey's been... very strong the last 20 minutes. As of right now, they are tied for points difference. Wakey need to score another 174 points. So, we'll see. It is right to Hamueli with a carry up towards a 30. 20, sorry. I can't speak. Just a bit of a festival flu. Be right very soon, but thanks, Jester. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Smoothie goes, or scoots from dummy half, actually, up towards a 40. Nearly gets an offload. Up towards halfway. How has he made that many meters? Plays for Truman. Truman goes right to Hamueli, across to Sinfield on the 4th tackle. Switch back to Vangenart. 35 metres out. Strong shot from Holroyd there. Just over 31 minutes gone. Last tackle for Wakey. Smoothie goes left to Truman. Gets the kick away on the 30. Good chase here from Rourke. He snatched a few away this season. Snatches one away as well. Collects it on the 10, but is tackled, and that's where they'll turn the ball over. Well done, Rourke. I will be honest, I think the hierarchy for fullbacks for England right now, I actually think is Welsby first, Rourke second. I don't want Brimson at fullback. I mean, you guys know that I want Taylor Ray at fullback, but he actually needs to get some game time for the remainder of the season and playoffs. But I think Welsby is making a good case at the minute that he's still, relevant to be picked at 1. But I think Rourke has actually made a really good argument as well. 32 minutes gone. Rourke first, not Welsby? Possibly. 32 minutes gone. One thing that leads towards Welsby is like big game experience. And that does help. And overall experience. It is now out the back to, I think that was Edgell with a kick then. Bounces on the 20, collected by Rourke, who takes it over the 20, down the left edge of the park, and it's 25 metres out from his own line. In centre field with Johnston with a carry up towards the 30. Extra post contact metres as well. 32.5 gone. Truman at dummy half. Hands it off to Hall. And over the 40, some extra metres again as well. 3 tackles still to go as well. They'll be inside Leeds territory in a second. And they are now with Scott. Great carry up towards the 40. I can see Wakey scoring again very soon here. Pitts with a carry up towards the 30. In his right to Sinfield. Last tackle. Aims a kick towards the back right corner. Myers is there, but Handley goes up, takes it cleanly, and is going to be stopped about 7 or 8 metres out from his own line. 33 minutes gone. 7 to go in the first half. And penalty for Leeds, offside from Wakey. Had to be disciplined there. They had to be disciplined, but that allows Leeds to get up the park now. They needed that. They really needed it. So let me just check the other scores again real quick. 10-0 for KR. Tries from Lytton and Davies. 1 conversion from Hampshire. And then 12-6 for Lee. Tries from Charlie Offengawi. 2 from Cook. 1 was a penalty and 1 was a conversion. And then try from Benison. Kick from Benison. So 10-0 KR. 12-6 Lee. And 16-0 to Wakey. Shifting it down the right-hand side with Leeds in possession. Bird takes it inside Wakey territory with 4 tackles to go. 4 tackles left. Eventually plays it for McDonald. Comes back towards, McDonald. And a carry through the middle from Cassell. Over the 40. Now 35 out and 34 minutes gone. 6 minutes to go. O'Connor in centre field. Goes left to Smith. Then across to Holroyd. Spins off a few. Croft launches it right to Bird, who steps back inside. And Leeds are now 25 out. Make that about 20. 21. And still 2 tackles to go. Back towards the middle, it's with Smith. Cut out ball to Connor. Ball out the back to Edgell. Then to Hankinson down the left edge of the park. Nearly in touch. Gets an offload in time. Flick between the legs there. That is nicely done from Handley. Still in centre field with Leeds in possession. On the 4th tackle, Smith cuts back towards the left. Still going. And he's going to be stopped just shy of the 10 left of the sticks. Leeds could do with really scoring here. Or at the very least, forcing Wakey to start a set very close to their own line. Hall goes up in goal, takes it in cleanly. Did he ground it in goal or was he tackled in goal? Either way, it's going to be a goal line dropout. Hall knocks on and just grounds it in time. Bloody hell, that could have been awkward then. That could have been awkward. 35 minutes gone. Oh, it's actually Wakey's ball. Okay. But a knock on from Wakey. Oh dear. They will give some territory away. Leeds could really do a scoring before they go into the sheds at half time. 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Fresh set 6 for Leeds coming up inside or just outside the red zone. So 4.5 to go. Great chance for Leeds. They need to come up with something. Okay, on the 30, Connor feeds the ball in. O'Connor goes right to Croft. Steps past a few, makes up a few metres, and is about 27 metres out from the try line. O'Connor, right of centre field, goes left to Smith, who switches back to Cassell. And he carries it up towards the 20 between the sticks. York just scored. Oh, fair dues. 4 minutes to go. O'Connor between the sticks goes left to Smith. Straightens up with a carry. Stop just shy of the 10. Slightly left of the post. O'Connor at dummy half. 3 tackles left. He goes right to Croft. Cuts back towards the middle. Option on his left to Cassell. Bumps off one. Gets an offload to O'Connor, who then goes right to Jake Connor. Switches back to McDonald. Carries it over the 10. Bumps off one. And he's stopped about 9 out right at the post. 36 and a half minutes gone. Left to Smith. Across to Croft. Goes at the line. Slips through easily. Warrington Wolves legend Brodie Croft goes in. And that is a much needed try before they go into the sheds at half time. They gifted some territory away there, Wakey. There was a penalty that they gave a little bit earlier on. They could have turned the ball over inside the 10 before. But they gave away a penalty. Leeds got up the park. And then a mistake there. I think, was it Smoothie? Can't quite remember. Smoothie or Hall, can't quite remember. But they turned the ball over on the 30. Gifted free territory to Leeds. They finally come up with something. That is a little bit too easy for what we've seen from Wakey so far in defence this season. And for a lot of this game as well. But Brodie Croft goes in. Fair dues. Fair dues. They'll likely get the kick as well. But Croft is on my bench, so Bevan French better get me some decent points this week. Because I thought Croft might not be able to get that many points, given it's going to be an easier task for Wigan than it is for Leeds. But we will see. And Jake Connor to add the extras in a second. And the kick is good. Fans are actually giving Sam Tompkins some shit at the minute. So, York with the try. It was Benison with another try. Look at him go. Could do with Paul Vaughan getting one. That would be nice. So, 10-0 for Hull KR, 12-10 for Lee, and 16-6 for Wakefield. All right, then. Brodie Croft is closing up on Sevo. What was the try scoring tally then? 25 tries to Sevo's 29. Charlie's on 24, Eckersy 22. Gary was on 18, but I think he's out for the year now. 1.5 minutes to go. Oh, looks like Miller's going to come back on soon. Not sure if he's going to come on, in this half with a minute and a half to go. Might as well wait. O'Connor at dummy half on the 20. He's actually going to come on for the final minute 20. Watkins with a carry up towards the 30. O'Connor at dummy half. Goes right to Smith and across to Croft. It's now with McDonald down the right edge up towards the 40. And 3 tackles still to go. Miller is now back on the field. He's down the short side right to Croft. Ball across to Bird. And he's near the right touchline, 45 metres out. And it's a penalty for Leeds. Okay, 50 seconds to go. They could find another try here, Leeds. Would make it an interesting game if they did. Would probably get a few Wakey fans a bit worried if they conceded again. Video ref broken in KR game. Oh, things you love to see, don't you? Things you love to see. 35 seconds to go. Tap on the 20 from Bird. Back towards the middle to Croft. Across to Smith. Then across to Connor. Option out the back to Miller, who he goes to. Steps back inside or slips over in the process. 25 to go. On the 20. Kind of caught in a bit of a mess in the ruck there. It's back towards the middle to Connor. Now to Smith. Cassell with a carry over the 20. And it's about 15 out between the sticks. Maybe 2 plays at most. This might be the last one, though. And a 6 again for Leeds. It's right to Croft. Goes at the line himself. 5 seconds left. This is the last one of the half. Plays it for O'Connor. It's now with Miller. Cutting towards the left-hand side. Ball across. Could be a 6 again, but doesn't really matter. Cut out ball to Edgell in the corner. Kicks through. Chases, but doesn't get enough on that kick. And it's going to be out and half time. God damn. All right, then. Well, that was a hell of a half. Very unexpected. Very unexpected indeed. But Wakey, very, very strong. Very strong indeed. Let's get a poll up as well. See what people have to say. Who will win? Wakefield or Leeds? Wakefield leads 16-6 at half time. Right, fresh poll has gone up. Get your votes in on the poll, folks. Get them in. Okay. So get your votes in. If you've got an exact score prediction you want to throw in for the end of the game, let me know. Have a go. See if I can get some live stats up, actually. Excuse me. Let's get them up. Live stats. 55% possession for Leeds. Completion is 80 to 85. More carries for Leeds, but more meters for Wakey. More tackles for Wakey. 5 runs from dummy half to Leeds 0. I mean, this might still need to be updated again. I don't know. More post-contact meters for Leeds. 22 tackle busts each. Kick meters are about fairly similar, but leans towards Leeds. More kick return meters for Leeds as well. 25 play the balls in the red zone to Wakey's 4. 140-20 as well. 4 errors to Wakey to Leeds 3. Missed goal from Wakey as well. It's been an interesting game so far. It's been good stuff. Next try is going to be important indeed. If the next try is from Wakey and it's early, there's still time for Leeds. But if it takes a while to score and then there's like 20 minutes to go and Wakey find another, then I think that's it. Sticking to my prediction I made on the video, 24-20 to Wakey. Well, it's on. It is on. 28-20 to Wakey is also on. I've got 25-24, which again is on. Would ideally need either 2 tries and 2 missed kicks, or a try to kick and a penalty in there for Wakey. And then, of course, the drop goal. So we'll see. To say that you should be beating Wakey, I don't think is a fair statement, George. I get they've been a great team, Leeds, but to say you should be beating them, I don't think is right. Right, then get your votes in on the poll. Let me know your thoughts. 11 votes, 55% of Wakey to win from this point on. Currently got 14 likes on the stream. Can we maybe increase that a little bit? Can we aim for 30? Can we get that? What do we got for subs? 18,714. Thank you for the extra subs today as well. That is very kind of you. Hit 100 viewers for the Saints Hull game yesterday, which is very good. Greatly appreciated. So, actually, I know we've hit at least 92, I want to say. Yeah, I disagree with that too. Wakey, a very strong team. It's not a shock they can beat Leeds. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you, Knight. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. So I was checking my stream highlights video for the Saints Hull game, and it's like good for views. It's got 400 likes, but it's only got 4 comments. Interesting. Where are the comments at? Interesting. But I will say, I think the viewership on the streams have been doing a lot better recently. I think because I've been posting regularly to Instagram and Facebook as well as TikTok, like the match reviews and the stream highlights, people are showing up, sort of actually searching me. But one thing that I've started doing now, that I started doing last night, which I completely forgot to do, is whenever you see my stories on Instagram or TikTok, I'll post team versus team live stream with the thumbnail, starts at time, and then youtube.com/@KineticRL. The problem is, I forgot that you could do links on stories. So now I just copy the link to it so people can actually just click the link in the story, and hopefully that gets more people here. It would also be good to know what the broadcast deal is going to be like. So I've said multiple times before, but if there's more games on pay-per-view next year, that does suit me a little bit more. Leeds are on top, though. They're expected to do well. And Wakey are second, George. So they are also expected to do well. We said the same thing, Knight. We might be lovers. Actually, how old are you, Knight? I just want to clarify that first before I commit to saying something like that again. But we said the exact same thing. Look at us go. Look at us go. All right, that's fine then. That's all right. I'm safe. Okay, so try from Croft, 37 minutes in. Kick from Connor. Tries from Vanganar, Hamueli, and Myers, all in the 20 to 30 minute range. Sinfield with 2 out of 3. I now pronounce you. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Well, if anyone else has any predictions, get your votes on the poll as well. 18 votes, 67% have Wakey to win. Reminders that I may be doing the Rabbitohs versus Eels in the morning. I might be. It's not confirmed, but I might be. But I'm out at Bradford for the Warrington v Bradford game. So that should be fun. But I do need to go pick up the tickets tomorrow, which I forgot to do. Bear with me, just need to send something. Okay, I don't want to give away too much or say too much about the game. I mean, I'll say some things, but I obviously want to leave it for the match review as well. But I think defence on the goal line's been very strong from Wakey. It's been a little bit back and forth. Like the first 15, 20 minutes, Leeds were doing better for territory. But then some mistakes started creeping in. Wakey started doing better in the cycle. Defensively strong down the other end of the field. And we're winning in the cycle. Scored some great tries, got on the front foot. Started to let Leeds in a little bit more again once they give away some penalties and drop the ball. But there's been a 15-minute period where Wakey, 15-20-minute period where Wakey were very strong. Off to Bulls once again. Well, fair enough. If you see me, anyone that's going that game, if you see me, feel free to say hello. Proper romantic story. It is. It really is. And you're a League fan, I'm a Warrington fan, so what are we going to do about the kids? Let them choose, or what are we going to do? Did you see Tompkins and suggested... Tompkins suggested Saints get Cherry Evans. I've not seen that, but I'm just thinking... Well, Cherry Evans has made enough money in his career, doesn't need to come over. Now, he could come over for a year, just try it. There's a lot of Aussies that I know want to come over at some point and just, get a taste of it. So he might do. He's maybe only got a year or two left in his career. The Roosters, they've got Hugo Savallo that can play at 6 anyway. They've got Tom... Is it Tom Ruddy? Somebody coming through the system who looks really good at 6 as well. They've got some other options in the halves. So, or they could just go sign anyone, really. But he might do. Slightly off topic, but how good is a bowl of Craves at night? Do you know what? I couldn't tell you. I've never had them, so I couldn't tell you. Are they the ones with, the chocolate in the middle? I imagine it's probably actually hits different. Do you know what? I'm imagining that probably hits different. Hilariously, I've had this debate when I saw someone who supports Wigan. Solution, I think, raised them supporting both teams. Right, okay. That's probably fair, yeah. Completion rate's solid, 80% for Wakey, 85 for Leeds. I always say 80 should be the absolute minimum. They're the ones, gotcha. Yeah, I can imagine it, that it's different. Sometimes, I think, I've not had cereal for years. I mean, this is off topic anyway, but not had cereal for years at this point. But I can just sort of imagine sometimes, some cornflakes with a bit of sugar on them. But I'm on a diet anyway. I'm on a diet, so that doesn't really help. 25 play the balls by Leeds in the red zone. Yeah, they've been Doing pretty well for territory, but not been able to put too much up, so sort it out. Alrighty. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Don't buy cereal or snacks because I'm awful for late night snacking. Well, I get you. They can really be a hindrance. One second. Right. Right. Sorted. Let's have a gander at the poll real quick. 25 votes, 64% have Wakey to win from this point on. Leeds need a solid 15 minutes. Unbelievable. Two of the best centres in Super League are wingers. Yeah. Had to change some things up in the back line, unfortunately. And with Miller going off for a bit as well, that didn't help. Okay. I think Leeds will come out strong in the second half. I think once Hamueli and Fartilli go off, that'll be a big difference. Oh, hang on a minute. Warrington Wolves, we're taking expressions of interest from people who have worked in B2B sales roles who might be interested about a career in the commercial team. Well, I do not have any experience in that, I'll be honest with you. What does bother me, though, is that on the graphic where it says commercial sales, it's not central. That really does bother me. First comment on that is never apply for a job that doesn't quote a salary. That's a smart move. Because you never know. You never know. I also really like the idea of doing some coaching, but I don't really know if I'm in like a position to really do that because I feel like I understand the game well enough generally, but I don't know how I'd go about actually coaching. There's someone that I want to reach out to actually get some advice from, but I don't know. It's something that I've thought about. Thought you was only allowed to support Wigan if the mum and dad was related. You can't say that. You can't say that. Just blag it on the CV. Good point. Wakefield interchange killed us for 10 minutes and 16 points. Yeah. Needs to go to college for it? I doubt it. If you just got some experience with it, then that's probably enough. Let's see, what does the job entail? I loaded up the description, but didn't really read it properly. Part of me really wants to do something for the Dublin games as well. Like, I want to try and get the game out there, but I'm of the opinion that there needs to be a lot of Irish people there. Like, if both games sell out with Wire, Wigan, Hull, and Saints fans, it serves half a purpose in that clubs will make money, and it's a great, experience for the fans. But you also need to try and grow the sport in other areas, and therefore you kind of need Irish people going to the game. So there's that. Warrington Wolves has an enviable position as one of the leading rugby league brands in the world. Really? That's what we're opening with? Alongside our membership, matchday experience, marketing, and retail teams, our commercial team provides an important heartbeat to our success, selling important services, including sponsorship, including players, stadium kit, commercial assets, forging strategic partnerships and co-branding opportunities, maximising advertising and hospitality and events. We're taking expressions of interest from people who have worked in B2B, business to business. I think, is it business to business? It might be, I can't quite remember. Sales roles who may be interested in a confidential conversation about a career within our commercial team. We're considering experienced people across all levels and are especially interested in those with experience in sports, events, or venue promotion. I have done events before. I have experience in events. I've ran my own events. Nearly a decade's worth of experience. So I technically could have a go. Oh, for coaching, I don't think so, no. I don't know if there's any college degrees on rugby league coaching. I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of that. I do your reference. Oh, thanks very much. Thanks very much. There was one that I saw. It doesn't pay a lot, like, during the year, but it does pay you a bit for your time. It's more like an amateur team. So, I don't know. I think I'm confident. I'd be confident talking about how I would want the game to be played. But it's just looking at certain plays and rather than saying, this is what you're not doing well, I want to look at a player and say, if you change this, this happens. Here's some drills. Here's some things that you can do to become better. Like football, I feel really confident with football to know what a team needs, what players need. If I actually get some time to do something, but rugby, it's just from a coaching standpoint, not too sure what to do there. So there's someone that I plan to ask about it to give me some insight. So we'll see. So we're about to get back underway. 31 votes, 65% of Wakey to win from this point on. Take the Saints job, surely. Might as well. Back underway for the second half. Wakey kicks to Leeds. It's collected by Edgell. And the first carry is going to be from Holroyd. 15 out from his own line. I'll take any job. It's all right. And next carry through the middle from Hankinson. Up towards the 20. Push back a metre or two as well. Plays it for O'Connor. He then goes right. And it's going to be Cassell with a carry up towards the 30, or just a few metres shy of it. 25 out from his own line and 30 seconds gone. O'Connor goes right to McDonnell. Over the 30, down the right edge. And Wakey's doing well to restrict meets here. A few occasions pushing him back as well. 2 tackles to go. O'Connor back towards the middle. It's now with Smith. Goes across to Connor. Good metres. Couple steps. Coming back towards the right. Offloads the ball to Cassell. Over the halfway line. 45 metres out last tackle. So, bit of a struggle initially for Leeds, but they've ended the set fairly well. Just need a good kick here. It is right to Connor. Hits the belly of the ball. We've got a Burton bomb here. Tough take for Myers coming up. And takes it in cleanly on the 20. Well taken, lad. And a penalty for offside. Oh dear. Just over a minute gone. So it was an awkward start from Leeds. Oh dear. I'd be okay with every game now being scoreless. Got Cass plus 18, York plus 22, Wakey plus 4. It's looking good right now. Looking good. I still got my exact scores on for all games, but kind of need a bit going on, really. 1.5 minutes gone in the second half. Wakey in possession inside Leeds territory. Back towards the middle to Sinfield, who hands it off to Rodwell. Oh, then it's across to Hamueli. That might have been Fartilli, actually. And up towards the 30. Look at him dragging multiple defenders. That is a ridiculous carry. Mate, how have they let him do that? It is right to Fartilli. Carries it up towards the 20. Inside the red zone again for Wakey. 2 minutes gone. Smoothie. Goes left to Truman. Then across to Hamueli. And he stopped just shy of the 10 in centre field. 2 tackles to go. Smoothie fakes right but goes left to McMeekin. Straightens up with a carry. Drags a few defenders. He's going to play this about a metre or two short of the try line left of the post. 2 minutes 15 gone. Last tackle for Wakefield. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield in between the sticks. Ball across to Fartilli. Gets a switch back to Sinfield. Space to manoeuvre. Steps back inside. Does he get it down? I think he's held up. He had an option on his outside. Try was given. I don't know about that one. He was held up initially. I don't know if I ever saw him get it down. I'll be honest with you. Come on, Kevin. Your son's just scored a try. At the very least, you want to celebrate. But that is the second try of the year for Sinfield. I'll add the points on, but expecting this to potentially be chalked off. I'd need to see it grounded, which I don't know if it ever was. So it was initially held up. It was a great switchback. Oh, I thought he could have given the ball across, but Edgel was in Vangenau's way, so that would have been tough. He was confident. Eventually, he was confident that he got it grounded. I just need to see it. So that one's just short. Oh, it's the second. People are getting upset about the first effort. It's the second effort. Yeah, he got it down. Yeah, he got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fans are getting upset about. Like, it just is a try. They saw the first bit where it wasn't grounded, and then they got upset. And then they saw the second bit where it was grounded, and then it said try confirm in the stadium, and then they got upset. Like, what are we doing here? Don't know how we got that. I know, it's worked well for it. It's having a good game today. Norman Finkelstein gives Jack 95%. Well, that was not American, was it? Just less than 4 minutes gone. And the kick from Sinfield is good. So I need a penalty. I need 3 more points from Wakey. That's what I need. I need a penalty and a drop goal. Rugby League crowds are strange. I know. They get upset about things that just aren't true. Like, one thing that really pisses me off is a player drops the ball very clearly backwards. Not even like they're running forwards, they drop it behind them, but in relation to the ground, it does go forwards. I mean, it's literally, they drop it meters backwards. And people get upset that it's a knock-on. Did you start watching yesterday? Like, come on now. 4.5 minutes gone. 22 points to 6 for Wakey. So I did say at half time, if Wakey score first early, there's still plenty of time for Wakey to score again and for Leeds to come back. But if Leeds score next, it makes it a bit more interesting. I think Leeds do need to score next now. If Wakey score again, I think that is the confirmed victory. Wakey in possession just over their own 10. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Hamanueli with a carry over the 20. And some extra meters too. Quick play the ball for Smoothie. Short side right on the last tackle. Leeds have done well to restrict meters here. And this is going to come down on the 30 or just over it for Miller. Over the 40, cutting towards the left-hand side. Bumps off a few. And is a few metres shy of halfway. So Leeds will start the set in a good spot here. Someone play Joy Division. Love will tear us apart. Bit of Tame Impala. Get anything on. Tame Impala loser. 5.5 gone. Latest carry. Newman. 45 metres out from the try line. O'Connor goes right to Croft. Switches back to McDonald, who cuts back towards the middle. Gets an offload to Miller. Cuts towards the left-hand side. Fakes a switchback. Then tries to switch back to Hankinson, who drops the ball on halfway. Oh, dear. In the Wire game, Wire scored off 3 penalties in a row. Heard the referee. Well, don't give away the penalties then, you know. Not good enough from Leeds here. Not good enough at all. Sort it out. What are you doing? That looked like Saints then. Everyone stood still. Yeah. Sinfield's gone off here. For a HIA, I believe. So I think it's going to be Smoothie to the half, Smith at 9. Yeah, Smoothie to the half, Smith at 9. If the Wire fans right after Wire score. Oh. Interesting. What a strange bunch. At the back of the scrum, Smith with the first carry up towards halfway and is pushed back a few metres. Oh dear. 6 minutes, 15 gone. Smoothie goes left to Fartilli, carries it back inside Leeds territory. And he's going to play this for Smith. 45 out. Left to Pitts. Then to Hamanueli down the left edge. 35 metres out. 6.5 gone. 3 tackles left. Smith goes right to Truman. Ball across to Fartilli. And he's now 25 metres out. 2 tackles to go. Great chance here for Wakey to potentially score again. It is left to Pitts. Across to Hamanueli. Down the left edge. Stopped on the 20. Carry up 16-0. Fair dues. Short side left, it's now with McMeekin. Ball across the hole. Not much he can really do with that, but offloads the ball to Johnston. Cuts back inside, it's now with Truman. Kicks through, chases. Collected by Miller, though. Bumps off Truman. Returns up towards the 20. Looking to launch the ball left, possibly. Bumps off another. Still going. Switch back. And Hanley's going to get wrapped up on the 20 or just over it. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Our next carry is going to be from Bird. Just shy of the 30. It's going to be a play the ball for O'Connor. Next carry through the middle from Newman. Up towards the 40. That's a strong carry. Was looking for an offload then. Nearly lost it. 7.5 minutes gone. O'Connor goes right to Smith. On his way to Wakey next year as well. Best of luck to him. Up towards halfway. O'Connor. 2 tackles to go. Goes right to Croft. Switchback or just hands the ball across to McDonald. 7:45 gone. O'Connor goes left to Croft. Last tackle across to Smith. Now to Connor. Ball across to Miller. Got a chance here, bit of space and numbers on the left-hand side. Hanley, bit of work to do. Ball across, maybe forwards. Edgel in the corner. Cracking finish. Looks a bit uncomfortable, though. I want to see that ground again. It's been given. My initial thought was that it was forwards. I need to see it again. I could be wrong on that one, so don't take my word for it. But I need to see it again. Great finish if that's in. Good effort to get across. But Leeds, God, they needed that. Let's have a quick look. Smith went left to Connor, then to Miller, then to Handley. I can't quite tell from that angle. Can't quite tell about the pass or not. I see the grounding on this one, though. I think that was forwards, actually. Grounding is... Okay. Foot is on the ground but doesn't go out yet. Foot comes up. Eventually. Like, just part of his shirt just touches the line, so it's no good. Just. Let's have a look at the latest try scorers then. So KR up 20-0. Burgess. So May with a try. Martin with a kick. Go on, Martin, lad. I need him to get some more kicks here. Could do with a try as well. Burgess, who I took out the team a few weeks back. Badrock with a try. I need Armstrong to get some points. Formal review. 9.5 minutes gone so far. This will be reset, though. Okay. So his foot's not out then. Ooh. I think it's more simultaneously done. Or it's more simultaneous than foot in touch and then grounded. I think it's just at the same time, but same result either way. Another double pump into assist for Lamb. What a play is. Oh, he's fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, then 8 minutes gone in the second half. It is back to 22 points to 6. And first carry is going to be from Myers. Bobbles the ball slightly. He's only about 6 metres out from his own line. Smith at dummy half. Hands it off to Pitts. And he takes a carry over the 10. 15 metres up the park. It is left to Hamueli with a carry up towards the 20. 3 tackles left in this set for Wakefield. Smith at dummy half. Goes down the left-hand side with McMeekin up towards the 30. 8.5 gone. Plays for Smith. Now with Hall up towards the 40. It's a fairly strong defensive set here from Leeds. Only up towards the 40 on the last tackle. Out the back to Truman. Hits the belly of the ball. Coming down on the 30. Taken cleanly by Edgel. So not a great kick. Shifting towards the left-hand side, but wrapped up by Scott. Not too sure how Sinfield's doing at the minute. Next carry from Handley. Up towards the 40. 9 minutes gone in the second half. Connor at dummy half goes right to Miller. Strong carry through centre field up towards halfway. 3 tackles still to go for Leeds. It is left to Hankinson. Stopped just shy of Wakey's 40. O'Connor goes right to Smith. Across to Croft. Flat ball to McDonald. And he's going to be stopped 25 out, right the sticks. Making things he's lost it. But it is play on. In centre field with Miller. Launch the ball left to Connor. Aims a kick towards the back left. Coming down on the 10. Myers is going to go up here. It is a knock backwards from Handley, I think. But collected. Or it's a knock on from Myers. It is a knock on from Myers. So 6 again for Leeds. Going to be Cassell with the latest carry up towards a 10. It's a great chance for Leeds here. They could really do with scoring. Well, scoring soon at the very least. Obviously, they could do with scoring. You know what I mean. And it's going to be Holroyd with the latest carry. Few metres out, just right at the sticks. O'Connor at dummy half. 50 minutes gone, half an hour to go. Goes the line himself. That was almost in. Great scramble on the goal line. That was unbelievable. Jesus. Looked wide open then. On-field decision, no try. They are checking like a second effort. Was that Hamueli then? Scramble on the goal. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's have a look. Hamueli getting across. Great tackle. Great tackle. So did I, mate. I was convinced that was going to be all good. Just a simple dive and he's in. That's a hell of a defensive effort from Hamueli. I think he is probably my man of the match at the minute. Oof. Oh, yeah. Rourke's got his arm underneath that as well. I think that's just held up. Yeah, just held up, I think. Okay. So we can't see it, so I'll have to just say it's no try. Okay, then. So this will be no try again in a second, but I think he'll just be held up. Was it last tackle? I can't remember if it was last tackle or not. Still a few tackles to go. Great effort. Great effort. In between the sticks, they go left to Smith. He takes the carry. He's now 5 metres out just left of the post. Going to play this in a second for O'Connor at dummy half. Plays it for him. He goes right to Connor. Out the back to Croft. Flat ball across to McDonald. Goes in. That's a little bit too easy there, but that's nicely done. Get some leverage on the outside. Some leverage. Didn't say that cleanly first time. Get some leverage on the outside. Flat ball from Croft. A try and assist so far from Croft. In a game where Leeds haven't been able to put that much together in attack. That's, I suppose, a good day for him. And McDonald for the fantasy team. Thank you, James. We appreciate that. But, God, they needed that. This should be 22-12 very soon. But it's Corey Hall jamming out the line. Runs that overs line. Bit of space to run. Basically a 1v1. And he's a big bloke as well. Got a bit of pace to him as well. Truman trying to make the tackle, but just can't get it. Can't get it. Right, this will be McDonald with the try. Oh, does anyone see the Perth Bears shirt for next year? I actually quite like it. It's kind of standard, kind of basic, but I kind of like it. So Connor should add the extras here. At the very least for Warrington, I'm like very, very happy to see that Croft's having such a good year, but we also need to give him a pack that can work, you know, that he can work off the back of. The kick is good. It's only a 10-point game now. It feels like it could have been more than that, but it's only a 10-point game. Oh, to be fair, I was asking Jack about where he was sitting in the ground, and I was asking him about Headingley, but he's at that game. So I just asked him the completely wrong questions. Cast plus 18 bet is finished. Oh dear. 32. Oh, let's have a look at the tries here. So 16-10 for Lee currently and 32-0 for KR. Since May and Burgess scored, Hiku got one. Martin with another kick, and Mayer's got another one. I need Martin with as many conversions as possible. Maybe a try as well. Back underway. Just over 52 minutes gone. 10-point game now. I do think it is kind of game on at the minute. My exact score is also still on as well. What would help is if Leeds score 2 tries, 2 kicks and take the lead by 2 points, Wakey then get a penalty to equalise, then the drop goal's on. That then works. George, I don't know if I can agree with that, George. I think there's a bit of an overreaction there, mate. O'Connor, 25 out of his own line. Next carry through the middle from Cassell. Gets an offload back to O'Connor. And up towards the 40. Tavanga, dragging him back a few metres. But, is that going to be a penalty for Leeds? I think it is. 53 minutes gone. It is a penalty for Leeds. They could be like well in this game in a second. Leeds are on the front foot at the minute. Wakey need to be careful here. They'll tap 45 metres out from the try line. Not sure where Sinfield's at the moment. Next carry up towards the 40 from Jenkins. In centre field, 53.5 gone. O'Connor at dummy half goes left to Connor. Then across to Holroyd. Now down the left edge, 35 metres out. Maybe recently, I think some of the defensive inconsistencies have been an issue at times, but overall have been very consistent. O'Connor on the 20, in between the sticks now with Smith, cuts back towards the left-hand side. Bit of room to run there, actually. Breaks through. That is a piss-easy try for Smith. And they are back in this game. They have just easily let Leeds back in this game. Eagle discipline has crept in. They have lost out on Sinfield. Not sure whether he's going to come back on or not, but this should be 22-18 very soon. God, Wakey was looking dominant. And they got the try early on in the second half. This is looking sketchy for Wakey now, but Leeds do much better for territory. Been finding some tries. That's a little bit too easy for my liking. But Leeds have stepped up. They had to make this comeback. They've stepped up big time. Tries confirmed as well. Jesus. Okay. Reckon Leeds are missing Sivo a lot? Probably, yeah. Like, the ability to barge players over, what he can do in the short spaces, just his try scoring potential overall, how he fits in that back line, I think they are missing him. They can still make up for it because, like, in the spine, they can still create opportunities, and someone else could just finish what he could, but in tighter spaces and positions where he'd need to barge someone over, they don't really have someone to replicate that. Maybe Ryan Hall, but obviously he's unavailable too. The kick from Connor is good, so it's a 4-point game, folks. Wait, game on indeed, David. So, in order to get my exact score, again, I need to try and a kick from Leeds, Wakey to get a 2-point penalty, and then Sinfield drop goal. But it requires him coming back on. But my exact score is on. That does sound like the most realistic way for it to happen. Or Wakey get a penalty now and they go for 2. Which they might do, actually. It's a possibility. But it's on. And we are back underway. Hopefully Sinfield can come back on. It's going to be collected on the try line by Edgell. Hands the ball off and it's going to be Holroyd with the first carry. Strong shot in defence from Tavanga. And 56 minutes gone. 24 minutes to go. O'Connor hands the ball across to Smith. Through centre field up towards the 20. Actually, we're going to hit 100 people with this stream? Possibly. Maybe. Next carry is a scoot from O'Connor up towards the 30. With Miller waiting at dummy half. 3 tackles still to go. Left to Connor. Switch back to Hankinson. Good meters up towards the 40 and just over it. Nearly breaking through as well. If someone was in support for an offload, they could be through then. Next carry through the middle is going to be from Jenkins. 45 metres out from the try line. Leeds really getting up the park pretty well now. Right to Connor. 45 out. Puts boot to ball. Aims towards the right of the post. Rourke underneath it. Takes it cleanly. A metre or 2 in front of the try line. Cuts back towards the middle. Up towards the 10. Maybe a high shot. It is a penalty. High shot. Holroyd saying the shoulder. But they don't have a challenge, unfortunately. Oof. Don't think either team go for 2, though, so probably not. You think they're just like tap and go, basically? I think that's why I was saying it makes the most sense. Wakey could go for 2 to make it a 6-point game. So, you know, if Leeds score again, they're not losing. But Wakey would ideally go for 2 if they are 2 points down if Leeds score next. So it is possible. We just kind of need things going our way, really, for that. 57.5 minutes gone. Smoothie at dummy half. He goes right to Fartilli. Oh, Sinfield is back on as well. That's a good sign. 57.5 gone. Just over the 40. Smoothie's back at dummy half. Right to Hamanueli. Over the halfway line. 45 metres out. And 2 tackles to go. Smoothie just right of centre field. Hamanueli's holding his face there. He's slow getting up. 2 tackles to go. It's right to Sinfield. Chips the ball towards the back right corner. Good chase from Myers, putting Miller under pressure. Miller collects the ball, steps past 1, but is wrapped up 2 or 3 metres out from the try line. Well-placed kick, long way for Leeds to go, and a bunch of players need to get back on side as well. Edge up with the carry just shy of the 10. 58 minutes gone, 22 to go. This could be a huge turning point for Wakey here because they need to get a bit more momentum back in this game. And Leeds are going to play the ball on the 10. Miller goes right to Oledzki, I think that is. No, it's not. My bad, Pimp. Well done, me. It is right to Connor. 20-40 attempt, possibly. This could work out. Good distance, good angle. Rourke is there, though, and it'll sit nicely for him. Returns the ball, and he's stopped on the 30. Back towards middle. And Myers with the latest carry just over the 30. Sinfield at dummy half. Back towards the middle now with Johnston. Carries up towards the 40. Slightly right of centre field. 3 tackles still to go. Should be inside Leeds territory very soon. And they are now with Corey Hall over the halfway line. Offload back to Smoothie. Then across to Vangenaar down the right edge. And up towards the 40. Slammed into the ground. 10 minutes possession. 83-17. Jesus. Calls from forward from the Leeds fans. But Tavanga offloads the ball. And it is then left to McMeekan. Cutting back towards the right hand side. And the ball comes loose on the 30. Potentially backwards though. Ooh. Off. Oh dear. Knock on there. Daryl Powell is not happy. Not happy. Strong shot from Handley there in defence. 59.5 minutes gone. Wakey's still got a challenge as well. Obviously, they won't waste a challenge on that, but they've still got one available if they need it. Powell just went, right, yeah. No profanities, unfortunately. Nearly at 100 people, by the way. Nearly. If you guys could leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Currently at 23, trying to hit 30. Scrum for Leeds. Folks, we have 20 minutes to go. Hey, we're into the final quarter of the game. It's down the right edge. And the latest carry brings Leeds up towards a 40. Is it play the ball for O'Connor from Oledzki? I think it was Oledzki before that I got right. Way indeed. O'Connor just shy of halfway, played by McDonald. It is left to Jenkins. Sorry, couldn't tell initially until they zoomed in. 19.5 to go. O'Connor looks right but goes left. It's now with Jake Connor who switches back. Handley over the 40. 2 tackles still to go. O'Connor goes right. And next carry through the middle from Smith up towards the 30. Last one coming up for Leeds. And O'Connor looking right. And he is going to go right. It's now with Brodie Croft. Under a bit of pressure there, gets the kick away towards the back right corner. Johnson underneath it on the 10. They'll let it bounce, or it's knocked backwards by Leeds. Then collected by Rourke. He's got room to run. Croft is getting across. He's normally good in defence, but he shrugs him off. Bird's trying to get across. He's got support on the inside, though. Floated forwards a little bit, though. Johnston tackled 15 out from the try line. Great chance for Wakey here. Quick play the ball. Players need to get back on side here for Leeds. It's across to Sinfield. Then ball across to Myers. Shrugs off 1. Gets the offload to Vangenaar. In the corner now. Scott may have been taken into touch. Could be a great finish. This is worth a check, obviously. That might be a try for Wakey. Oh dear, oh dear. No try given on field. I think he was taken into touch then. I think he was in touch, but you never know. 61.5 minutes gone. We will have a gander. All right. Let's have a look. Yeah, his foot is out. Great tackle from... Who is that? We got across then. That was a solid effort. But fair play, because that could have been a try for Wakey, but great scramble to get back on side and to cut across. That was Cam Smith, I think. Fair dues. Lee tried. Look at him go. 2010 for Lee. Lamb with the try. 40-0 for KR. Davies with another try. Martin with another kick. So I can't get my exact score for KR. I can get my exact score for Lee, but I need 8 more from them and 8 more from York. And for the exact score here, I need 3 from Wakey, 6 from Leeds. So this will be a Leeds play the ball on their own 10. O'Connor hands the ball across and the first carry from McDonald, pumping his legs, gets a great offload back to O'Connor over the 20 and makes some more meters as well. 25 up the park. Good start. Armstrong went in. Another Lamb assist. Oh, lovely stuff. Helps the fantasy team there. Great try. Or great game. So yeah, great game indeed. And thank you for 100 people stopping by. That is greatly appreciated. Don't know who you all are. Some of you just kind of sit quietly in the background, but thank you for being here. 62 minutes gone, 18 to go. O'Connor on the 40 weights at dummy half. Jenkins with the latest carry. And 2 to go. It's left to Smith, then across to... Sorry, I can't see who that is. That is Jenkins, my bad. Sorry, Oledzki, my bad. Back towards the middle with Connor across to Croft. Wants to switch back from McDonald, and he fakes that one. 35 out, last tackle coming up. 62.5 gone, 17.5 to go. In centre field with Connor. Under pressure from Truman. Gets the kick away, coming down for Myers. Takes it cleanly behind the 10. And returns 15 out from his own line. It's a long way for Wakey to go. Players need to get back on side as well. Sinfield hands the ball off to Scott. And he carries it just over the 20. Sinfield hands the ball off to Johnston with a carry through the middle. Good carry. Good meters over the 30. 35 out of his own line. Plays of a smoothie. 17 minutes to go. Tavanga, slightly right of centre field. Good carry towards halfway. Was trying to maybe get an offload then. Short side right to Vangana. Up towards Leeds 40. And a few more meters as well. About 7 more post-contact meters there. Eventually plays of a smoothie near the right touchline. Last tackle. It is left to Truman. Aims a kick towards back right. Good chase from Rourke. But that is a knock-on from Rourke, I believe. Second knock-on from Edgell. I think this will be Leeds ball, but we'll see. First one from Wakey. Yeah, Rourke got a touch on that one. So this will be Leeds ball. It plays the ball 15 out from Leeds' own try line. And first carry brings him up towards a 20. Next carry from Bird. Through the middle. 64 minutes gone, 16 to go. So still plenty of time for more to happen here as well. That's the thing. And next carry from Oledzki through centre field. 35 metres up the park. O'Connor goes left to Smith. Then across to Jake Connor. Switch back to Hankinson. A few metres shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go. In centre field with Smith. It is right to Croft. Option out the back. And he goes to Miller. Good meters down the right edge. Bird gives the ball across. Newman trying to shrug off one. Nearly in touch but gets an offload. But there's been a penalty call for Wakey. Somebody taken out or obstruction they're saying. I'm struggling to see where. I think I just missed it possibly. Oh, somebody was taken out. All right. Well, obstruction is the call. Wakey's penalty. Could do with them getting another one. Take the 2. 65 minutes gone, 15 to go. Hey. Hall with a tap on the 30, cutting back towards the middle. He's now 25 out in centre field. Smoothie at dummy half. Goes left to McMeekin. Takes a carry inside the red zone. Now about 16 metres out left of the sticks. Smoothie waits. I just said that. It is right to Truman, switches back to Hamueli. Just over 10 metres out. 65.5 gone. Smoothie goes right to Truman. Then across, taken down 6 metres out. Ball across to Rodwell. A little bit awkward for a second. Then short side right from Smoothie. Intercepted from Connor. Hands the ball off. It's now with Hanley. Shrugs off one. Support is outside. Edgell. Sinfield is getting across though. He's tackled just shy of the 40. Leeds getting on the front foot now. Players need to get back on side. Actually, they have got back on side. That's really good. Scramble in defence. They launch the ball across to Croft. Under a bit of pressure there. Space on the right hand side with Bird. 2 versus 1. Johnston to beat. Ball across to Newman. Steps back inside. Steps back outside. Inside again. Thrown into the ground by Johnston. Just over 30 metres out. 66 minutes gone. 14 to go. Play the ball for Bird. Back towards the middle to Miller. And a 6 again for Leeds as well. Miller caught in a dead end. Shifting back towards the right-hand side. Fakes the switch back. Goes at the line. McMeekin with a tackle. And he loses the ball. This is getting a little bit tasty now. A lot of aggression. A lot of energy. But there's a few errors creeping in. Both teams might be absolutely knackered, though, to be fair. That could be the situation. Both could be knackered. Brad Arthur's not happy. At all. This would be a scrum for Wakey just in front of their own 20. They have got to be absolutely knackered. It is a scrum, yeah. Truman will feed the ball in shortly. 67 minutes gone, 13 to go. 108 people here. Hit 135 for Leeds versus Cass a few weeks back. And maybe we can do that. Hit the 30 likes as well. Thank you for that, folks. It is right to Myers with the first carry. Doesn't really make much ground, just shifts towards the right-hand side. Brad not a happy boy. He's certainly not. Understandable, though. Understandable. Next carry from Scott up towards the 30. 2 tackles left. 2 tackles gone, sorry. Not 2 tackles left. 2 tackles gone. Latest carry from Tavanga up towards the 40. 12.5 to go. 3 tackles to go. Smoothie goes left to Truman. Cuts back towards the middle. Carries it up towards halfway. And 2 left in this set. Smoothie scoops the ball up and goes left to Hamueli. He's done a great stint in this game, Hamuel. He's been quality. Plays for Smoothie down the left edge. Back towards the middle to Sinfield with a kick on the last from the 40. Good chase from Hall. Coming down behind the 20. Good timing on the tackle. And Newman will play this just shy of his own 20 near the right touchline. 68 gone, 12 to go. And next carry takes him just over the 20, still down the right edge of the park. Next carry from Bird through the middle. And up towards the 30 in centre field. 3 tackles to go for Leeds. Croft. Shifting the ball left. And there's a carry up towards the 40. 11.5 to go. 2 tackles remaining for Leeds. O'Connor goes down the short side left. Hankinson up towards halfway. Last one coming up. And back towards the middle to Connor. Puts boot to ball in halfway. McDonald is offside. Just going with an early chase there. Collected by Rourke. 15 out of his own line. Cuts back towards the middle. And returns just over the 20. So Leeds are going to need to find a spark from somewhere pretty soon. Johnston with a carry up towards the 30. Unless Wakey gift them something for free. In centre field with Truman. He goes left to Hall. And up towards the 40. Lands on his front as well. Plays for Scott. Truman. What am I on about? Truman with a carry towards halfway. Just ignore me. Honestly, just ignore me. Plays the ball in halfway. Tavanga with a carry. Inside Leeds territory. Up towards F40 as well. Good carry. Good carry from Tavanga. 5 more metres as well. Look at him go. Last tackle. It is left to Truman. Aims a kick towards the back left corner. Miller underneath it on the 10. Hall is also there as well. Goes up. Takes it cleanly. May have been touched in the air just, but no penalties given. And it's going to be Newman with the latest carry just in front of his own 10 near the right touchline. Cheers, Knight. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Nice one. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, cheers. Love you too. Carry up towards a 20 for Kissel. He's going to play this for Connor. And a penalty for Leeds. This is getting tasty now, baby. My spidey senses tell me this is going to get tasty, baby. Benison hat-trick. You're cooking very good today. Oh, fair dues. It is 44-0 for KR. Martin with a try. Come on. Fancy team. Love that. And it is 22-14. So, again, my exact score's on. I need a try and a kick from Lee and a try and a miss kick from York. So, I need 6 from Lee Oh no, sorry, I need 6 from both. From this, as it currently stands, I need 6 from both. It's doable. Right then. O'Connor at dummy half on Wakey's 40. Hands the ball off to Smith. Takes the carry or shrugs off one, shrugs off another. Finds an easy break. One to beat. Shifting towards the left-hand side. Smith again. Jesus. Has he lost it? He has lost the ball. Hanley picks the ball up from the play. The ball goes over for a try, but it's been called a knock-on in the ruck. They don't have a challenge, unfortunately. Oh, dear. Hopefully he's got the right call there. Let's have a look at this. Did he lose it? Tough. That is a tough call. Potentially a bit harsh, that. 71.5 minutes gone. 8.5 to go. So it'll be a scrum for Wakey very soon. 15 out from their own line. And a scrum on the 10. Up towards the, or just on the 10 towards the left edge of the park. Johnston with the next carry, 15 out for his own line. Let's just calm it down, shall we, Bobby? Let's just calm it down. 72 minutes gone, 8 to go. Smoothie in centre field, goes right to Tamanga. Takes the carry over the 30. It's then going to be Fartilli with the carry through centre field. I don't think that's true, is it, Chucky? I don't think that's true. 7 minutes, 45 to go. Last tackle, out the back to Sinfield on his own 40. Kicks downfield, collected on the full on the 20 by Miller, who returns up towards a 30 down the left edge. And some extra meters too, just shy of the 40. And Connor hands the ball off, and Hanley takes a carry, a few meters shy of halfway, but is pushed back a couple meters. He's going to play this for Miller down the left edge. He comes back towards the middle. Next carry is up towards the halfway line with Edgell. 7 minutes, 15 to go. 3 tackles left in this set. O'Connor goes right to Smith. Leeds looking a bit unsure what they want to do on this this play at the minute. Smith straightens up with the carry. 45 metres out with 2 tackles to go. He's then going to go left to Connor. Option out the back where he goes flat to Cassell. Over the 40. 35 metres out. Plays for Miller. Back towards the middle to Connor. Puts boot to ball. Just over 73 minutes gone. Towards the back left corner. Rourke underneath it. Hanley pushed it back inside. That might have been forwards there, but Holroyd grounds the ball. Are they going to... I know I'm not reacting much, but I was kind of confident that that was a knock-on from Hanley, to be honest with you. They're going to check it. On-field decision, no try. That is what they are checking for, to be fair. I would have reacted a bit more to that, but I was pretty convinced it went forwards. Always knocked on. So Cassell's the only one that's offside. Yeah, I thought it was knocked forward too, mate. On the 10. Okay. It is touched by Hanley. No touch from Rourke at all. It's basically just behind the 10-metre line. And he's collected just over it. Yeah. So, yeah. Knock on. Okay. Fair dues. Quickly enough. How many people we got here now? Jeez, 123. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you. 127. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So it'll be Wakey's ball. It could be the next try scorer wins, but obviously it depends on conversions and stuff like that. But so we could. We really could. I reckon we'd just take the piss in some games, though. We'd just say, are we going to try? I don't think so, pal. And Hall with a carry up towards the 20. 6.5 minutes to go. Carry down the left edge from Truman. I nearly called him Scott again then. Johnston with a great return. Cuts back towards the middle. Good meters up towards a 40. 6 minutes, 15 to go. Play the ball in centre field for Smoothie, who goes right to Fartilli with a carry up towards halfway. Strong contact and some extra meters too. Do best Super League for short. Well, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you very much. Take the one indeed. Sinfield with a kick through towards the back right, putting Miller under pressure. Great chase from Myers here. In the corner, just goes out. That's a good effort. 6 minutes to go. Really good effort. There's a well-placed kick from Sinfield. At the very least, it's a really well-placed kick. Goes out behind the 10. So, that's pretty good. Play the ball on the 10 for Leeds. And Croft hands it off to Bird. Takes the carry through centre field. Makes about a metre or two in total. 5.5 minutes to go. And next carry is going to be from Myers. Not Myers, sorry, Edgell. Jesus Christ. They're messing up big time today. Next carry down the left edge. Connor hands the ball off to Hankinson, I think. And down the left edge of the park, back towards the middle now with Miller up towards the 20. Bumps off a few, nearly finds a break. He's still going up towards the 30. That's a great carry there from... Great carry from Miller, but that is a high shot and a penalty for Leeds. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got 5 minutes to go. Wait. High shots from Vangina onto Miller. They can get up the park now. Goddamn. Goddamn. Kick to touch, and Leeds will start a brand new set on their own 40. In centre field now with Watkins. Straightens up with a carry. Just over the 40. Leeds aren't taking this game seriously. I think they are, just not going too well at times. 4.5 minutes to go. Hankinson back towards the middle now with Miller. Straightens up with a carry. Still down the left edge. Bumps off one. Goes right to Croft. Nearly slips through. Stopped just shy of the 30 in centre field. 3 tackles left for Leeds. O'Connor goes right to Cassell. Straightens up with a carry. And he's going to be stopped just outside the red zone in centre field. 2 tackles to go. Eventually gets to play this ball. 4 minutes left. O'Connor goes left to Smith. Then to Jake Connor. Kicks the ball through. Good kick, good chase. May have been a knock-on from Hanley. Could have been grounded there for Hankinson for a try. Could have been. Try is given. Connor's given it to the Wakey fans as well. We're going to need a look at that one. This might be the lead for Leeds here. It might be. It might be. We need a gander. Possibly. I think they'll get the kick as well, so I'll make it 24-22. But Hankinson with his first try of the year might have potentially helped to win this game for Leeds. Let's have a look at the replay real quick first. Connor with a kick through. It's a well-weighted, well-placed kick. Hanley didn't touch it. I think that's a try. I think that is good. I thought Hanley might have knocked on initially. That was my initial thought. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is a try. That is a try. Hankinson. First try of the year. Not a bad time to score it, to be fair, lad. I'm going to wait for the kick, actually. I'll just make it 22. I'll wait for the kick. My exact score's on, though. Not confirmed just yet. My exact score is on. So the best way for it to happen is they get the kick, and then Wakey get a penalty, and then Wakey win from a drop goal. Hankinson scored 5 games running. Has he? Well, they said it was the first one of the year. Unless they got it wrong. Unless Norman got it wrong. Right then. We've got 4.5 minutes to go. Leeds will run down the clock as much as they like here. Well, much as they can. League game wrapped up 22-14. Okay, so I got that one right. Fair dues. I've got both winners right today so far. We'll see with this one. This one's tricky. This one is tricky. I think Connor will get this one. But we've got 3 minutes to go in this game. It's tougher than I thought. I didn't even realise. I thought it was close to the sticks. This is a fairly tough kick. But 3 minutes to go. Jake Connor to give Leeds the lead. The kick looks okay. It is good. Leeds go up 24 points to 22. Got 2 minutes 45 to go. I knew that Leeds could have come back, but I thought when Wakey scored early in the second half, I thought that was kind of it. I can't believe after everything we saw early on, Wakey's not on. It's out in the full. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Yeah, after all that, I thought Wakey might still be fine. Out on the full. 2 minutes 20 to go. That's the worst thing you can do after conceding. Jesus. So, kick to touch for Leeds. Comes back towards the middle. 25 out for Connie. Hands it off to Cassell. So 2 minutes now for Wakey to get up the field. Maybe find a winner, or if they get lucky with a penalty, that would help in front of the sticks, basically. Watkins with a carry. If Leeds score now, then that is the victory wrapped up. It's with Smith. Don't let him score an easy try again, or get an easy break. 1 minute 40 to go. O'Connor just left of the sticks. 5 metres out. Goes right to Cassell. Slips over. Still 5 out between the posts. 1.5 minutes left. Eventually plays a ball for O'Connor between the posts. He goes right to Croft. Switch back to McDonnell. Carries it through centre field himself. And it's now 8 metres out between the posts. It's now right to Miller. Skipping down the right edge. Not much you can really do with that. 1 minute 15 left. Last tackle for Leeds coming up. Or is that the turnover? That is the turnover. Okay. This will be Wakey's last possession. Unless they get a 6 again or a penalty to get up the field. They're going to have to throw the ball around here. So 1 minute to go, folks. 1 minute to go. On their own 10, Tavanga shifts it right now with Sinfield. Across to Rourke. Quick hands to Scott. Steps past 1 and still stops on the 10. So they have a go there. That's already 15 seconds gone. 45 to go. Rourke hands it off to Sinfield. Then to Fartilli. And they could do with some offloads here. They're not going to get one. There's only 15 out from his own line. Might get 3 more plays at most here. Scoop from dummy half from Smoothie. Ball across to Tavanga. Bit of space on the left-hand side. It's across to Corey Hall. Bit of room to run. Switches the ball back to Johnston. Stopped on the 40. Good meters. But they need more here. 20 seconds to go. It is now out the back to Sinfield. It's already covered. It's already covered. It's a knock-on from Myers. Leeds collect the ball. And he returns over halfway. And it's going to be handling up towards a 40. 5 seconds to go. I think that was a poor call from Sinfield there. They had a player back. The hooter's going to sound. That is full time. Wakey 22, Leeds 24. Oh my God. What a game that was. That was so back and forth. Oh, the amount of work rate in that game from both sides was unbelievable. Wakefield should have... I think they should have won that game. Like, they shouldn't have allowed Leeds to come back like that. But my God, what a game that was. One of the best... Was it one of the best of the year? Possibly. Possibly, but that was excellent from both teams. Really giving it full beans, mate. Quality stuff. That's going to be tough to beat this week. I'll tell you that. Cam Smith man of match. I'll get onto that. I think so too. Match review. Wakefield Trinity 22, Leeds Rhinos 24. At the start of this game, the main concern I had in my predictions was if Leeds might be too physical to start with. So with Hamueli and Fartilli being on the bench, Leeds might be too physical to start with, and they might not have that much impact off the bench. Leeds at least did better for territory. So the first 10 minutes or so, they were restricting Wakey's meters a little bit more. They were getting up the field a little bit easier too. They had some play the balls inside the red zone as well. Problem is they didn't really execute that well offensively, Leeds. But the first 10 minutes or so, or maybe 15 minutes to 20, they had the better field position. About 15 to 20 minutes into the game, it started to swing a little bit more in favour for Wakey. Some ill-discipline crept into Leeds' game. Fartilli and Hamueli came on. Their carries through the middle were fantastic. The tries that they got involved in as well, nailed it first time, were brilliant. But they were huge impact players off the bench. Leeds couldn't deal with that presence through the middle. And still, a lot of ill-discipline, some errors from Leeds as well to give territory away. But the middles from Wakey were so good once those two came on. And there was about a 20-minute period, 15, 20, 25-minute period where they just started steamrolling through the middle. great meters. And there was a moment where there was a forward pass from Leeds. Off the back of it, Wakey turned the ball over inside Leeds 10. They were then getting stuck into them defensively in that end of the field. They had to kick from their own 30. This is Leeds. And then off the back of that, Wakey go up the field and score. So there was a point where when those two big blokes came on, they started really steamrolling through the middle, beating Leeds for territory, keeping them restricted, and starting to find multiple points, multiple tries. And they just absolutely dominated through the middle. And Leeds could not deal with it at all. But in that second half, or towards the back end of the first half, ill-discipline crept in for Wakey a little bit. And into the start of the second half, obviously, they scored a try. But for kind of after that, ill-discipline was an issue. Errors were a bit of an issue at times. Leeds in good territory had some errors as well. So they could have fought back in that game earlier on. But they really struggled early in the second half. But eventually, the player that changed this game is Cameron Smith. And I agree with... Who said it before? I agree with what my man said before. Smith, man of the match. His presence through the middle, restricting meters up front, good carry through the middle, creating opportunities. Some of those tries that Wakey conceded, like the one from Croft to McDonnell, and the one from Smith, were a little bit soft for my liking compared to what I know Wakey can do. But Leeds, in the second half, much more energy through the middle, and Cam Smith really changed the game. There were some moments in this game where, early on the goal line, Wakey's scramble defence was fantastic, absolutely brilliant. And Leeds offensively didn't really put enough good, exciting, free-flowing attacks together, unfortunately. So it was easy at times for Wakey to keep them out, but it got to a point where Leeds were able to stay in that forward battle. They hung with Wakey up front after losing that battle through the middle, and you just saw the energy. There's just too many penalties, too many mistakes from Wakey crept into the game. And Leeds just took enough chances. They just got the luck of the bounce on just enough occasions. Like, I messed up my words a lot during that last review, I'll be honest with you, but just my brain's trying to process it still. But I think that was a cracking game. If either team won that, I wouldn't really mind. I just needed 3 more points from Wakey. I had 25-24, so I was very, very close. They could have, and I think Wakey maybe should have won that one, given the lead that they had. But it's a great effort from Leeds to fight back at the very least. It's a really good effort. Hell of a game. I don't mind the winner of that one at all. So yeah, not the best match review I've ever done, I'll be honest with you. Not the best one. But that'll go on TikTok soon. And other social medias. I'll do the stream highlights tonight or in the morning tomorrow. And a reminder, I might do Rabbitohs versus Eels tomorrow. Might, but that's not confirmed. And I am away at Bradford versus Warrington tomorrow. So no more streams this weekend. Most likely. Oh, and he got it on Sky as well. Cam Smith, fair enough. Right. So, we hit about 145 people during this one, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you for stopping by, George. So, everyone that stopped by, it is greatly appreciated as always. It means a great deal that so many people want to stop by, and regulars as well. Now, if if I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, which is, likely, have a great rest of your weekend. And I will be back on, I'll be back on Tuesday for the predictions video, which will include the KR Warrington game in hand. But then the week after, I think I'll do my predictions video on the Monday, because I'll be streaming KR vs Warrington on the Tuesday night, and that will be my final stream before I go on holiday for 2 weeks. So there's a lack of content coming up mid-August. So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your weekend. Toodle pip.